Welcome back to the Hapalyadventure, where this week we take you along to one of our favorite parts of our trip. The Philippines is made up of over 7,600 islands, and El Nido, located in the northern part of Palawan, is home to 45 of them.
Good morning from the Philippines. We are wrapping up our first day. We had 2 full days in Boracay just to relax and recover from our 30-hour travel day. So now we are going to pack up again and head out to El Nido.
Thankfully, this time travel day was only 5 hours door to door, and the overall mood looked like this. From Boracay, it's a quick 1-hour flight to El Nido. We were so excited to be here, but if I'm being honest, before arriving I was a little nervous about our accommodations here in El Nido. At the time of booking, it was a new listing with no reviews, and the rates reflected that. We even called the week before coming just to make sure they had a reservation for us. It's just one of those uncertainties that comes with travel sometimes. But this one by far exceeded our expectations. I worried a little that the indoor-outdoor living concept might be a little bit too hot and buggy, but it really wasn't an issue. The tall ceilings and fans helped with the airflow, and the rooms had AC. Daily cleaning kept the bugs away, and they stocked us with citronella, sprays, and incense. The location was also great because it was between the two towns, making it easy to explore more of El Nido while still enjoying a peaceful and private stay away from the crowds. Even the chicken coop was a huge hit. We checked for fresh eggs night and day, multiple times a day.
Wow, great. Come in the perfect time.
We spent our waking hours here by the pool, making this the perfect home base for 4 days in El Nido. Once we got settled, it was time for dinner and for our first trike ride. Trikes are the most common way to get around here, and we had no problem finding one. If you're wondering what a trike is, it's essentially just a motorbike with a metal car attached to it. No seatbelts, just experienced drivers.
How does one get a trike at night in a country they don't know?
Quick shout out to Brian here for being the navigator on our trips, because just 15 minutes later we were safely back in the villa and ready for a night swim.
Breakfast is fresh eggs from the chickens at the property.
In our research, we had found this little mom and pop restaurant on Google Maps that was rated really well, and we were excited to try it.
Does this look like that?
It was this little hole-in-the-wall restaurant that serves salags, which is a traditional Filipino breakfast. The whole experience felt authentic, and the food was delicious. We had to use cash for nearly everything in El Nido, and there were ATMs everywhere. The issue was finding one that was actually stocked. One morning we went to 5 different ATMs before finding one that actually worked. So just be sure to plan ahead. From here, we picked up a trike and headed to Las Cabanas Beach. We were dropped off at the bottom of the hill here and then hiked uphill for 10 minutes. They also give you the option to motorbike, which in retrospect would have been the way to go. Marin was excited to try the zipline, so while she and I waited, Brian and Frankie relaxed at the restaurant at the top of the hill. The El Nido Zipline is one long line connecting the main island to a neighboring island, with the beach at the bottom to relax for a bit afterwards. The reviews all raved about it, and I agree, it was really fun. We just could have timed it better on our end. After a long wait, they finally called our number.
Up your legs. Boy, 1, 2.
If you're thinking about doing the El Nido Zipline, I actually very much recommend it. It's beautiful, but you have to go at the right time. Going right after their lunch break is not the time. We waited an hour and 40 minutes but it was very nice.
After you do the zip line, you walk down a small trail to the water and cross over the sandbar to get back to the other side. Just be sure to check the tide times before you go if you actually want to see the sandbar.
And then Las Cabanas Beach leads out to all of these awesome shells.
Our original plan was to meet Brian back down here at the beach, but Frankie ended up falling asleep and things got tricky.
Well, that was quite the experience. So we waited for the zip line for about an hour and 45 minutes, zipped for about 30 seconds, and then had to cross the sandbar. And that was fine until we couldn't find the hill back up to Brian. And it ended up being a trek across the beach with 2% battery, trying to figure out how to get to the Trikes, trying to coordinate with Brian where to meet. And it was a test, but we did it.
Before everything shut down for the night, I set up our activities for the next 2 days, and trust me, you don't want to miss them. Over the next couple of days, El Nido completely stole our hearts. But this is just part 1 of our time here, so don't forget to subscribe and check back soon for part 2, where we'll share some of our absolute favorites of the trip.